said, upgrades coming through, but Forsaken, Lakia with a snap on, but something with a flick gets used. Two members will dash out.
Look at something, dude.
He's going to plant with the help of the pink shells. Finds one. Doesn't have time, though. He has to stick the plant. Will he have it? He stops it. Divine knows. And he goes for the...
Hello, my friend. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day. In this video, we'll enjoy the best plays and the moments from an iconic game of VCT Pacific. It's time to know who is the true king of the region. Let's all get ready for the matchup between the current champions and the second best team in the road, Gen.G, versus the long-time kings, now reunited with the god of chaos, PaperX. My friends, this game will be insane. Let's go, my friends. This matchup will be insane, and look at how it started. Already on fire. First blood for Jink.
As well. PaperX not going to pick up the tempo though with the counter paint shows coming out. Slows him down, and now just leaving a lurk. They will reset to explore other parts of the map. Now
this is a good way to start, man. Jink with first blood. Damn.
This is huge. They get the heals off as well from Divine. So yeah, Mindfreak taking quite a bit of damage there in that exchange, but able to get him up a little bit. The door is open, and looks like PaperX is really highly considering a full-on C-exec.
Yeah, but despite the heals, of course, not all topped up just yet. Munchkin, can he get the nice shots in through? And the Poison Cloud comes up, but Forsaken.
Pretty true, but all PaperX players are low, man.
Forward, dodges the bullets, and now Texture. I mean, it's a 2v3. No real point in waiting for backup. He's got to dwindle the numbers, but he's been checked out through that one-way. Meteor now on the backup, and PaperX, they've taken their post-plant positions, 3 spread apart with crossbars all the way through. But a nice headshot from Meteor, kicks things up, and before he catches the trip, he's got to get the second, down to a 1v1.
Oh my god, he managed to win this still.
Gen.G will recover the pistol round for a 1-0 lead.
So full buy now for PaperX. Not the best weapons here for Gen.G.
A bit of a skirmish to control Rubber.
But they're going in, man. Oh, that's going, man.
We've seen a lot of teams adjusting to this. It's going to be
that's so clean, dude. Oh my god, they're so good.
And that is Rubble taken over. No weapons dropped on the side of Gen.G. Just said upgrades coming through, but Forsaken.
Beautiful Forsaken. 3v3.
So early once again.
Look at this cross armor.
It's gonna be a triple. Can he get
another
yet
ace?
He seems to do it every
here on
time
Pacific for Forsaken.
And now Gen.G spread apart, having to fight solo on either side of the map. While
it's crazy how good he is, man.
Grouping up as 3. They don't want to make the same mistakes. They want to make sure that they're there for trades. But Meteor has led them on a bit of a wild chase all the way around the site. Texture gets spotted by the cam. Looks like, I mean, Gen.G, they may not have time to really activate anything here with the remaining timer of the spike.
Texture able to upgrade the gun. Cannot win the duel against Devi, though.
And it's just Meteor who doesn't actually have a weapon either, so he'll have to go for whatever damage he can get, trying to isolate the 1v1s. He gets one. Oh, I thought he might be.
That was a nice round, man.
Meteor. Can he hold on to this alone? But it's going to be a perfect paranoia. He's been surrounded. He's just trying to stay alive, but it's too many members. And now the flood of Gen.G that used to be so perfect has been broken apart.
Yeah, that was nice by PaperX too. They gotta save. They gotta save. Choo.
Doesn't have much to work with. All his Yuto already taken down, but it's Karon here for backup. Munchkin as well, opening the door. They actually get fired back upon.
And Munchkin dying, and now Karon's low HP. This is so good for PaperX, man. Meteor needs to go huge here. Nice flash.
Flash is too good. The paint shells will keep him tied up, and the showstopper will make sure
I don't know, man. Feels like Gen.G should save this.
Down from the lurk of Forsaken as well.
Forsaken didn't have his gun out, and still Karon couldn't quite get him in time. So tricky to deal with.
What can they do here?
Showstopper comes out, and Forsaken's already lurking on your back line. Ooh, the dink through the
wall. Oh my god, look at this dink, dude.
Some damage, but
insane.
It's just so much to get through, and you don't have much space to work with.
Oh,
Lakia will still be
so low.
But a lot of that timer's already run down. The spike ticking away.
This is winnable now.
Still gonna go for it. Prowler on
has a Nightfall
to run in. Seemingly wanted to take advantage of that low health on the dink. And it's going to take
this trip, man.
Just onto the tripwire. And at this point, Lakia
last time Cypher died before the hit, but this time it worked.
Making sure that they do not chase. And it's just
4-2, my friends.
Timeout.
That they're just dumping utility when they know they can get value out of it. And that's been really powerful. Big hit. Great. Oh, Meteor and Karon
as well. Mindfreak trying to stabilize, but eventually goes down. And PaperX
3v2. Gen.G has the Nightfall.
Eventually, but he's on duty.
And the
He
lockdown.
has to lead the forces as something still sticking with the operator for the time being. Both trying to open up the right side of the map. Targeting B site and Rubble. Something's going to make a lot of noise, waiting for Forsaken to gain some intel in the middle of the map. And Gen G, they don't want to fall for this. They're trying to make sure they group up all the way in Defender's spawn and make sure they don't let Forsaken know of their whereabouts. Spike plant, heard by Meteor. Going to Entron to drop, and it looks like it's just going to pinch even with the Nightfall to make sure.
I almost dodged
Does
it.
get tagged right at the end.
Looking for a
Has no
second.
audio. A little bit of that
Getting
decay
hit by
as well.
time. He has blades too, man.
Unless the Blade Storm, that back pocket, Lockdown gonna have to be
as well.
invested.
I mean, Gen G, they really want to make sure that
Oh, they're
they
ready,
don't
they're
get
ready.
from the
They're ready for
flank
first
as well.
second.
They are prepared for everything, and Lakia with a snap on,
Woo!
but something with a
That was
flick
fast, man.
are back. And now the lockdown
Oh,
goes
he heard
through
that player,
still.
he
Not
heard that
enough
player.
time, though. The
No, he
defuse
can't do
already
anything.
started, so some heroics from something, but a desperate round
He
win.
used everything.
He knows that this door is open for a reason, and now they execute on through the revolving door is going to happen.
Wow.
And Jing sends it, uses the showstopper as an extra boost to move forward, dodge all the
Oh, this-
bullets, and the site has just been broken
Okay,
open.
he's not going, man. Just gonna say
You
that.
see a bit of a trade near Baby Door, but
Can he
something
flick?
is the guard.
I don't
Can
think
you
no,
get
he's
through
going,
it?
he's going, he's
Lakia
going.
barrel. No idea. Lakia still hidden right by it. They sniffed something, but not how close enough it was. And now the retake. Gen G, 3 members ready for the flood. Lakia just trying to
Which one
draw
has
a
the
lot of
pit?
aggro towards that Baby Door side, draw them out into the open. Mind Freak going for a bit of a Hail Mary with the from the shadows. Meteor going to stabilize the shot first.
Look at
but now
this,
the
man.
pinch. Gen G, they hear his shots. And it's going to be a
That was
peek out for
interesting,
Fisher,
oh.
but he gets taken down. Mind Freak still going for it. Half already done by Munchkin.
Oh.
The defuse, they just want to try to stick it, but the spam's coming through. It's ticking down. You have to stick it now. And he's
That's beautiful,
pinpoint
Money Freak.
on for the headshot.
That's
And
beautiful,
Divine
Money
will
Freak. What a
clean it
round,
up.
man.
A
That was
2v2
crazy.
victory for Paper Rex. Man, I love this from Paper Rex. Anytime Gen G is weak on their buys, it's going to be Meteor who's targeted, but you can't count this
Oh
guy
my
out.
God,
Single
Meteor.
shots.
Calm
He'll
down,
take
bro.
down 2. It's going to be the Rage.
This is just a
Sky
game,
doing
man.
Something also taking a big hit, and that will slow down Paper Rex. So Meteor, a bit of an adjustment there. Instead of waiting in the site, pushes
Oh,
out
some beautiful
towards
shots,
Mound
man.
to challenge them
Something
early.
is low too.
Allows the
Holy
CVs to
shit.
come for backup. And now
Looks like a
B
turf
sites,
too.
C site have been flooded. They will be found through the neural theft.
And now they're gonna change ideas. Saw too much pressure. Try to make it work onto B. Forsaken looking for the pick off the ping, but not quite able to find himself that kill. Plant going to be able to come down. Switch to the Vandal.
Ooh,
Kieran,
with
look at
the
the
classic.
and they can
Takes him
retrieve
down.
this
That's why
Vandal,
Blood Brain.
man.
Now Forsaken's lurk. Are they ready for this? They have no idea. Forsaken, he'll
Okay,
just
this
take
is
the 1
good.
kill. He's happy to buy time to try to bring home this round
Oh
victory.
my
Tries
God,
to
what a
flick
shot
up,
by
but that's a
Lakia.
tough one. Lakia will be able to find that kill.
Dodge the
Mindfreak
flash.
dodges, and he won't be able to connect to the
Man,
second
beautiful
one.
shots for
Picking
Gen G.
another
What a
one,
round by
Sheriff,
Meteor,
and it's
dude.
going to be the Thrifties of Gen G that return. Amazing
Ambiguous
ultimates
here for
on the side of
Gen G.
Nightfall gets used. 2 members will dash out.
Look
but
at something,
gets ahead of
dude.
it. Doesn't need audio when he's up in the air, and it's going to be the
Oh, he
showstopper
missed.
trying to keep the rest of Paper X at bay, but Jing jumping
Oh
forward.
my
Gets a
God,
lot
Paper
more kills,
Rex.
and now
That's
just
amazing,
Meteor
dude.
left alive. Picks up the operator. He's
Oh, good
always
read.
been good for 1, but can he be good for 3?
By him,
Not
he's a
even
shot, man.
single
8 to
kill.
4.
Looks like it's gonna be another brawl right at the front of B.
And they'll run into each other right away. The guiding light, it is
Oh,
going
this
to be
name's
Angie,
good.
and there's a Paranoia. Counter Paranoia as well. Do they recognize where it came from? No, they're going to spot Mindfreak a little too late, and their crosshair is shaken up by the Boombot as well. Double kill for Jing. The answer back from the door from something as well.
Crazy
The
game,
backup
man.
is there
Crazy
for
fight.
Paper Rex. Now a 3v2, but of course the battle still 2v2 as Forsaken awaits.
Lakia is low HP.
Approach
Same
on
from
the A
Mind Freak.
side.
That's a pretty good read
They're
now.
pushing B, they're pushing
for
B.
Gen G moving towards C, seeing if they can
Oh,
get
the
it. But of
turrets.
course,
Just down.
as is tradition, Paper X not letting go of those W keys.
This can be so
Gonna
good for
keep
Paper
right at
X,
their
man.
heels, right behind them. Now Lakia is
They're not
watching it.
expecting.
It's
Oh,
gonna
they
be
are.
again. Nope,
No.
that's
Doesn't
spiked out
matter.
too.
Not quick enough, and Munchkin, he's
How
afraid of
he's
the flames
waiting
now,
for this, man?
recognizing that they're pushing him from behind. You gotta be afraid of where's Forsaken coming from, because surely it's going to be a pinch and
Man,
a
Paper
wide
Rex
swing.
is-
Something's been
He's a different beast, dude.
Paper X to start pushing the rest of the map. I like what Paper X did here. Really tried to hide.
Uh-oh,
Their setup.
stunned.
Oh, they got him.
That's
Trying to
beautiful,
creep
dude.
forward, but it's just not enough, and something clears that.
Okay,
And
they got
Gen
Rebels
G, they
control,
wanted to
but
rotate
Gen
back.
G is
They wanted
going
to plant
C.
something in C, but now they'll have to just start to walk in and
Think
clear
Forsaken
all
buys it
these traps. They have
sometime,
no
no?
idea where Forsaken might be. They're creeping forward. They thankfully will clear out the Cypher, and now taking over the site. It's going to be a quick surround by Paper Rex. Revolving door and
Yo,
something
Meteor.
now from Defender Spawn as well. Trying to clear the angles. He draws the sight of one, and that's going to
He
be the cue
wasn't
for the rest of the team to
losing
start
dudes like
pitching
this
it
before,
forward.
man.
Divide trying to draw aggro, but he goes down. Now a 2v2. Gen G, can they win the duels? It's going to be Munchkin who wins one. Now a 2v1. Mind Freak, he gets one. Can he get the second? The spray.
That was close, man. Munchkin was low, dude. Danger 5.
Now, are they ready for the close hold, though? So audio may not matter as much. The DK is going to be something they're looking forward to, trying to hold them.
And he
bottleneck
picks,
them
man. He
in
doesn't give a
three.
shit
So far,
about the
Paper
Nightfall.
succeeds just a bit. Divide trying to bounce back and forth. He gets it first. And
That's
Texture
nice.
With a nice flick back.
That's
He
nice,
clears the
Texture.
entire site
That's
on
so
his
nice,
own,
man. And got
alongside his trusty
showstopper.
Boombot. And that
And
should be
something
a quick
and
round
Forsaken
for
needs to
Gen
save,
G
bro.
As they look forward to a 6th round.
Timeout.
As we do see the spray coming in through the smoke, nobody close. They still haven't cleared the second trip, but it's going to be
What?
something.
So what's
that
going on, man?
First Forsaken good for a double. Jing still alive on the site. Something trying to bounce back out.
Jeez.
Jing
It's so
flies forward,
fast,
Texture.
man.
He's just going in through aim training as all these targets fly at him. 1v2. Can he get the clutch? He's already been spotted. He's going to plant with the help of the paint shells. Finds one. Doesn't have time though. He has to stick the plant. Will he have it? He stops it. Divine knows. And he goes for the
Oh
peak.
my
Texture with the ace.
How
And
can he
once
be
again,
so
he
good, bro?
drags Gen G out from
Man,
the depths of
this
hell in this
is a
map
game
one.
changer kind of play, man. Holy
To try to cover for
Jesus.
this. And yeah, he gets Forsaken. You know, Jing does a good blast pack. Try to buy a little
So
bit of
beautiful,
bait. He gets
man.
up on top of the box.
And the
Texture's
Phantom is
just
too
better,
strong,
and he
man.
plays this timing perfectly.
Oof.
Divide, you know, you kind of have to think that Divide might be trying to push you quite quick with him. Or unless he's looking for the headshot, but
Sure.
yeah. I mean, still, Meteor, though, so good with it. 4 kills in the round for him.
Nice, man. That's
Getting
clean.
tons
That's
of
clean.
value out of that Marshall. And that gives you a little extra. So a lot of counter utility play. Gen G this time going to be taking mountain control with a TP in the back.
Paranoia out, but he's not going to land the shot. Divide will stop it, and that should stop the advance from Paper Rex
Oh my God, he
entirely.
still
As
gets
Jing will
another
slow
one.
things
That's
down just enough
insane.
for something he's thinking about
1v4
peeking out of his
now.
wrong door. Off of the guiding light as well.
Man, what a run by Jing. 11 to 9. Okay, Lucky still has the Nightfall, man.
And so
This is a
Paper Rex
big
will
round
hold
because
2-1-1
some players on
across the
Paper Rex
map.
doesn't have
There's
much
no
money.
clear amount on that timing.
This
It's
could
going
lead
be
Gen G to
Odin
12 if they win.
pressuring, seeing if there's a reaction to smoke to help hit the tripwire. The Boombot will take the hit for that one, but the Nightfall is going to force Forsaken out. Does he stick around? He tags one with the cam, makes sure that they don't approach, and that buys him just enough time to try
Nice.
to get away. Still no audio.
Oh,
and he
look
has
at
no
Texture,
idea that the
man.
rope's
Crazy
been taken.
guy.
Busy with the reload on the Odin. Mind Freak takes over drop. Spike already planted though, and Gen G set up for the post plant. Texture with a bit of a curveball, the wild card. Something might have seen him because he catches
He
the
won't tap
barrel,
him.
chases him
He won't
down,
tap another
and
one.
immediately swivels for a second
3v2
headshot.
Munchkin solo.
Now it's just going to be Meteor and Munchkin 2v2, but the health not on their side. Nanoswarm buying time. The second one has to be launched right away. It's a lot of time bought. They couldn't clear it in time. Half not done. Now switching up that position, trying
One
to
enemy
push it.
remaining.
They actually just get it with the spray, and if Munchkin can't get it, it's going to be Meteor, who's just
Didn't
buying
get half
time.
of it
Still
before.
enough for Mind Freak. He tries to turn away. but
11
Munchkin finds
to
a
11,
sliver
my
of an
friends.
angle.
What a
Bit of
game.
Pressure, dealing with it, then working the map nicely. Here we go, fast hit now out the open.
Oh, and
Texture!
just right through the screen
What?
for
What?
Texture
What?
to
What?
pick up a triple. Paper Rex, they tried to adjust, and Mind Freak's
Man,
holding
these guys
on for
are
dear
all
life.
insane,
If he
bro.
gets
What a
third,
game.
It's a totally different story. Now a 1v2
For the second,
Forsaken.
1v2, man.
Can he do it when Paper Rex needs it most?
With the Bulldog.
The setup all the way on C site, but the lurk from Meteor, it's faster than Forsaken might expect. He has no idea.
No
and it's
idea,
going to be the
man.
kill.
Happy
12-11,
points for Gen G,
map point.
dude.
This door is open. That's going to be an A hit. Forsaken, does he look for a timing? He creeps in. He hears the Cypher case, but that's just bait from Munchkin. The absolute 200 IQ
Oh my
play.
God, oh my
Baits
God.
out the Cypher. Jing trades for something.
Texture
But they've
got the
already lost
showstopper.
quite a few. Divide trying to clear the site. Spike still not planted. The showstopper will have to be used by Texture to
Not
make
gonna
sure
do
they
much,
have enough
though.
time. 3v2 for Gen G. Munchkin holding from afar by Rubble. Tries to cover their bases. The showstopper sent to cover drop.
He saw, he
Now
saw.
Spike planted. Mind Freak, does he use the toxic screen against them? The smoke to see if there's a peek, but not quite just yet. Drop going to be filled up by Jing. It's going to be a pinch from Paper Rex. Mind Freak's creeping up with the barrel shows as Lakia turns his head. Texture gets the kill onto Jing, and Mind Freak knows he has to get it, but not in time.
That was such a nice
And the
try. GG, man.
IGL of Gen G will close out an insane 13-11 map on Lotus.
Man, I really want to see a map number 3 here.
Now, something
That
about
would be
the scene,
amazing.
Obviously very good in the pistol, but in general as well, It should be very good against the double flashes of the Gecko KO, as you still won't be able to fire through all the angles. Something just going to get a blind kill through the smoke. That'll dwindle down to numbers, and a lurk already in action by Divide. We'll keep our eye on that on the middle of the map, as he's already cycled all the way through, but the Wingman's still going. That Snakebite ain't taking away
my
from the bro anytime
God.
soon, and we've
The
seen
little
this too
bro.
many times for it to happen again, as Gen G will get the defuse. This is an execute onto the site. Texture's holding close. He gets spotted by the dash, so he's gonna have to buy time, as Munchkin will take out one of the Paranoia for support, but it's going to be Paper X that just absolutely overwhelmed Gen G. So he will go for another plant. This time, no Sage left alive, so no wall to block off the lines of sight. Meteor takes advantage of the long range, picks off the Viper, forces away something with the Nano Swarms, ready for the trade as well. Forsaken eventually wins out, but that gives time for Gen
Something
G.
with
The
a
rest of the
Stinger,
forces
low
push through
HP.
the Thrash.
What
Will
can he
clear
do
out
here,
all
dude?
the areas, finds him, and he is detained. And forget any sort of disrespect, they will just be going for the defuse. Lakia
3-0.
at the ready. This is a trap play set up by Gen G. They're going to push forward. The Dizzy tags him as well. They're ready for belt push, but Texture not able to get the kill just yet. So down to 4 members, 4 rifles for Gen G. A dash in, but something, he's been surrounded. Lakia tries to push him, but something's just waiting for that opportunity. And that allows the rest of Paper X to try to swarm the site. Munchkin and Meteor holding true in the back of sight, trying to isolate the 1v1s, but they can't get in. The no command will just go down at the back. Charon not able to res as Munchkin eventually gets taken out. A 3v1. Charon, the rookie star, quiet in the first map. Can he find an opening in the second? Gets pinged, uses that against him, isolates one. Ready
Likes
for another,
this, man.
goes for the repeat, but can't find
Nice
Forsaken,
big bet for the
already waiting.
second.
Very chaotic so far. As obviously, we haven't seen Icebox from Paper X in quite some time. This push out Forsaken, good for one, and out we go. Munchkin is nuts. How is he always so good with these guns? He's one taps.
Especially on Icebox as well, right? There's something about him. Turns that switch on. Tries to stabilize a 4v4. Texture will recover that weapon now, and that could be the deal breaker. But no, Jing just shuts down right away. And Gen G, despite having a 3-1 lead, of course, the econ very low. Munchkin gets the kill from afar as we see extra damage coming in from Charon with the right click. Now just trying to retake some space, but with the rifle recovered, when does Gen G call for the save? Try to bank up some econ once again. He's ready for it, sees the leg, and he will swing right back, trying to clear both corners at the same time. That might be the opening they needed. Charon eventually goes down. Munchkin, does he get the call that someone's close? Might have caught a glimpse of him, and he's going to get 4 on for the ace, but he needs to defuse the spike as well. Not sure about the position, waiting for Divide, who's oftentimes lurking, but not going to find him just yet. Divide will tease him with the timer. Munchkin just wants to take away the weapons one last time.
Munchkin is 1 away from his ult. Forsaken has ult. Jing 2.
And the null command comes through though.
Oh my god, that's he's lucky that he got one, man.
Meteor actually backs out just to hold an angle. Sees
The
the
spike
gun
planted,
barrel. The spike will
3v4.
get planted, but it's going to be Gen G, who already has so much space and a numbers advantage, 4v3. Now the alarm bot goes off. They know that they're still bouncing around the entry from green into the site. Yellow not cleared yet for Gen G. All of them grouped up. The paranoia goes all the way through. Should have hit something, but they can't find him right around the edge just yet. And Meteor,
nice
he's
shot
still
by
running the
70 man.
gunning when he swings
3v3.
around. Something will barely get that kill with 28 HP. The Snakebite clears it right at the end and the pit, but it's right up against the wall. The spike should be easy to spam through. Little Bro tries to go for it, and Lakia swings out to assist the Little Bro, and it's going to be Wingman going for the defuse once again.
Timeout.
You got to be real careful here as Lakia. You have a Thrash, so you're a real big piece of this puzzle.
Well,
never
as
mind.
you say that, the Caster Chris strikes, and he'll go down without much of a fight. And Paper X now have control of this site, but Meteor trying to defend his own lockdown with his life. Can anyone get here to make sure that it's going to be Paper X trapped into this texture?
Two
Will
v3, man.
clear the enemies, but something pushes out just in
No
time.
way he wins this, right?
Taken
No
over
way.
by Divide. And Texture
One has
uses
up,
too many
bro.
angles for him to try to clear with an operator, but he's still going to go for it. Already posted up in Snowman. Doesn't catch something up top. Doesn't catch anybody else up top either.
Okay,
And
man.
Divide will swing out on a timing.
5v3.
Slow orb to make sure that anyone on pipes are not going to be able to peek out too easily. The 0 point should tag Lakia as well. So in a little bit of trouble. No command immediately to make sure that there is no utility for backup. And Lakia trying to
Are
make sure he
they
goes for
not
the
going to
anti-flash.
check
Actually,
this?
Don't check it up top. Munchkin draws the
What?
aggro first, and it's going to be 3 members down on the side of Paper X. Gen G only taking damage on the side of their
Man.
Gecko. So that takes away the
That was
thrash,
so
but it's going
bad
to be
from
enough
Paper
for the
X,
rest
man.
of Gen G.
No, with Jing coming back into the roster, Karon, oh boy.
It's going to be a lot, and they check the corner, but not quickly enough as Karon gets 2, and that should be enough to slow things down. Paranoia keeps Jing at bay. Lakia already
cameras, no?
under tube. Wingman clearing close, but Texture goes down from afar. Mind Freak will equalize the numbers. Meteor picks right up.
Oh, he needs
where
help,
Texture
man. He
left
needs help,
off.
bro. Someone help
Jing
me.
has to heal. They should be aware. The resurrection comes
Cover,
in,
cover,
and Divine
cover.
tries to go
No
for the trade,
cover,
but it's a
dude.
double stack.
Last time it was the defenders who were able to get this, but it's a much faster retake attempt here. Paper X
Okay,
already
first
finding
blood for
one.
4
Munchkin down,
seconds.
the
Manfred
trade
got another one. 4
Mind
victory.
Freak as well.
Yeah, the flank coming in very fast. Genji wasn't quite ready for that. They were peeking out.
Two
but it
players on the
seems that
flank
They were
now.
a little bit caught off guard, but a good angle from Texture. He'll still alive with 27 HP. See if that's the deal breaker as Karon swinging around. He finds one. Lakia's going to
Oh
pick
my
up the
God.
kill. Goes for the trade there, and Jing.
Beautiful
everyone
Mind
solo.
Freak.
Mind
Texture
Freak's
is low.
going to pick up the headshot onto 2. Lakia and Karon goes down. Texture still at 27
You got this, Devi.
HP.
You got this, bro.
89
Oh my
gets
God.
spotted up top. Texture, hear the drop, but he can't.
Okay,
land
okay,
the
got it,
headshot
man.
as there's
You got
a
it.
slight ramp down.
We got a game, man. We got a game.
Munchkin, these tricky positions, are they going to be accounted for? He gets hit through the
Grating,
grate.
yeah.
The grate of that fence.
Just barely stays alive. Had to go for the left clicks as the right clicks also would have just hit the grate as well, but it's going to be Mind Freak. Swings out, well aware of the lurk in from Meteor. And Wingman not even going to get the plan, and it looks like Gen G perhaps losing a lot of that value. Texture will pick up a kill. Mind Freak not quite aware of Karon's position. Tries to regain a bit of an angle. Texture gets another at long range.
Oh my God,
around the
bro.
corner.
What
That
is
a
going on
swing out from
here?
Karon. He waited so
Oh,
patiently.
doing this.
And he's able to try to
I think
hold
it's GG,
control of the
guys.
site, and
Oh
Texture
my God,
with
9
three
to
on the
5.
show. Flash drives at the ready, so is the frag when the toxic screen comes down. They were waiting for this moment.
Okay,
Divine
man.
picks
Let's
off
go,
one,
let's
and
go, let's
GG,
go.
They might have to reconsider
If
things,
they can
as
thrifty,
Wingman
we
will
can
go in
too.
for the plan. But is that just enough? No, Lakia can't get the spray down through the toxic
believe,
screen.
man. I
Something will
believe.
pick off the kill. Now Nano Swarms at the ready, but Paper X, they're ready to push things out. It's going to be the Cloudburst, try to draw out a reaction. There's the Sage Wall, they have to break that quickly, but the swing of the line!
Look at this, man. Look at this, man. This is Valorant, bro.
That's all the time Forsaken
Yeah,
needs
man,
for
let's
the
go.
defuse.
Let's
Paper
go,
X
map
has
3,
right
man.
back.
With those guns. So now Thrash going to be used early by Lakia. Get a little, and it does get the detain onto Mind Freak. He has no help.
Yeah, they're trying to chase through with the Shrouded Step as well, and Texture barely lands in time to get that kill. Mind Freak, all he could do was turn around and crawl away for his life, crying for help. But help was too far. Now Mosh at the ready, so is the
What is
Paranoia.
going on, man?
It's a
3v2.
brutal trade, though. 2 for 2. Now from the shadows, they recognize that everyone is here. Meteor already through tube. Does he
Oh, this is hard for
anyone right
Paper
under
X,
him?
man.
Don't think they would have
Honestly,
heard him
real
just
hard.
yet. It's going to be. I look.
I'm not sure if
position.
they
I
should
mean,
go for this, man. I think they should just save.
Way deep in attacker spawn.
Oh
And
my,
Meteor
they should
trying
just
to hold
save,
on to
man.
mid.
They should
Now,
just
haven't
save.
quite checked out the window just yet. Forsaken and him. They will. Okay,
Oh, the
now they'll be
timing.
aware of each other.
Remaining.
Lakia catches one. The 0 point, meanwhile, pushes Meteor away from Kitchen. And Forsaken, now he has to find the remaining members. He has to clear them out. He gets one onto Lakia. He's looking up above tube. But now with Texture already out of the site, Meteor, no reason to rush it. They're just going to force him away from the spike.
I'm just gonna save, man.
Tunnel out of
Yeah.
the garage.
Just going to be a set execute, but an immediate clearance of all the utility makes him think twice about this one. The Paranoia to allow Texture to dive in with the Shrouded Step. He's already under, but he gets spotted. The slow arm keeps him tied up. Oh,
Forsaken?
Forsaken with a quick double.
Holy shit, they won.
Defy and Jing.
10 to 7.
That green bar of ultimates.
Yep.
That's so scary now as Gen G, you finally get into a buy round. There's so much available. They're just going to go.
Oh, it's the wall love. I've been waiting for something like this. Paper X, there's never just
Beautiful
a
shot,
clean
man.
game of Sage. It's always something tricky, and it's just a push out
That's
across
beautiful,
the
man.
entire map. This Gen G just dropped like
That's a
flies.
Paper X
All
round,
near
man.
their spawn,
This
never
is
able to
clean.
leave
This is
home.
beautiful, dude.
Timeout.
Mid for
Paper
a
X
pitch.
has 4 players here on B, man. They have the
Yeah,
red.
they're trying to get to the corner
And
so they can get the
forwards.
Vipers
Oh
pinned
no,
down.
the Shrouded Step gets spotted before the flash. A bit of a mismatch. This is not something we used to see from Gen G in the beginning of the year. But now with the Omen in the mix,
Okay,
they haven't
wait for
quite cleaned
Sage.
up the timings just yet. And Paper X will punish that mistake like there's no tomorrow. Wingman trying to get the tag, but it's just way too many
Two
members.
players
Lakia
here,
will do
man.
his best something
What a
impersonation, but it doesn't
raid
end with a
by
kill.
Paper
As we see Meteor,
Beautiful,
last one
man. They
alive,
have stack
not
here,
able to
man.
land
Just
it
stack,
on
man.
Jing.
10 to 10.
Polish that is lacking. Oh my god.
Okay, something.
Something
What do you
was
get
looking
here?
for a early
What do you
pick.
get?
Now
Oh, they
Beatrice
heard
should
you,
be
bro.
ready
They
with
heard.
the
It doesn't
zero
matter.
point.
This flash was great.
Something won't quite finish a kill
Caron,
here.
5
Caron
HP.
down to 5 HP as Gen
And
G
he has
will
the
still
pit, man. He has the
relentlessly
pit.
Try to go forward with this Wingman getting spammed through the wall. He cannot finish the plan. The lockdown already committed from Gen G, but Paper X
This is
has
huge
slowed
round, man.
down
This
the
is huge.
onslaught. And Gen G, they will have to recover the spike and still battle through this retake, along with a lockdown, a potential no command, everything in the arsenal.
Oh, he
Paper
stays
X,
alive?
and it's
Wow,
going to be
how?
the classic aggro draw as Forsaken gets the trade, swings out for a
Man.
third, and he goes for a fourth.
That's amazing,
And that
dude.
is
4K
Paper
for
X
Forsaken.
taking over the lead for the
11 to
first
10.
time.
And other things, they get those, they back off. As soon as it's done, it's down. You know, it's just going to be something charging through. Forsaken immediately holding another angle off the different direction. Haven't seen one here with all this extra money, but you don't need it when you're that good.
Yeah, might have even heard that one. Texture trying to scout it out, but something just too good on the swing. And now the flash used from Forsaken to try to put extra pressure onto Garage. Gen G has to keep clearing all of that. Meteor tries to take it upon himself to open the map a bit further in mid, but it's not there, so they continue pushing. Green, something still here. Whips
Okay,
on that first
2
shot, not
v3.
able to
Divide got the
stabilize.
lockdown.
Now
Lakia
1-2
has
for
trash.
Gen G. You've still got the Thrash. You've still got the Dizzy. One more flash drive as well. They do have the tools. If they can catch Divide here in mid, if he can pick up that kill, and Divide knows, as long as I
Oh,
stay
he's so low.
alive,
He's
the
so low.
backup's
5
there.
HP, Munchkin.
Munchkin takes a lot of hits for his trouble.
Yeah, and they're going
Lakia.
to try to split the map, see if they can
It's kinda low too, man.
use Paper X, but Paper X is fully committed towards A, especially with that knife there. That's got to
And
be
the
your
money
thought that it's
from
gonna be
Gen G is
Now
not
the
that good.
Thrash on the other side, so you're thoroughly confused as Paper X to which side of the map this is actually going to be. You do get the detain onto Forsaken. Going to use the Dizzy as well to check if he has any cover, but Jing is just arriving through Kitchen.
Yeah, they weren't able to capitalize on that kill just yet, so that means Munchkin, while he's rotated all the way back over for his teammate, trying to make sure that they have a bit of a numbers advantage. Now to capitalize on that, and now it's all up to Wingman. The swing off of the flash drive. Jing not able to stop the plant. This might be the best chance that Gen G has had. The drop, the quite check for him. Lakia
What
looking
the
for another
fuck
kick
was
in the
that?
second.
Was
No,
great,
and
man.
it's
It
going
was
to be
great,
Jing
bro.
Forsaken.
Nice play. Map
The
point
duo.
for Paper X.
By a little bit of extra space, Mind Freak
3 ult for
regressing.
Paper X.
And he's trying to hold close. He
Two
doesn't
for
want this pitch to
Gen G.
come up. He wants to strike when the iron is hot, and he'll try to swing out. They're trying to make sure that Gen G dumps all their util before they're able to do anything. Forsaken trying to go for a long-range trade, but it's going to be Gen G who still just wins out in the numbers. More angles covered. The smoke eventually dissipates. There is the jump up onto the wall. Malakia eventually gets the spike down. Now something trying to join Jing in the verticality as we see a from the shadows from Texture. Lands all the way behind Paper X, and they have to jump into
Oh
the smokes
my
as Lakia
God, what
sprays
was
down
that,
for
man?
two.
Again?
It's all up to something, and with the Blazestorm, it's going to be so
Oh,
tough
nothing he
to try
can
to
do
clear
here,
this fight
man.
for
Nothing he can do
Skirts
here.
around. Hey, Nara
Paper
on
X
mid.
has the
Checking for
lockdown, and
rotation.
Jing has
They don't
Raz,
see anything
man.
yet. A ping comes out on the B side for Gen G.
Okay,
They
Mind
have all
Freak
the
this
intention to
out. This is
rotate
good,
over.
this is good. They
Now
got the
the
read, they got the
opposing
read.
cloud going up. Mind Freak, it's his job to hold the line. One Nano Swarm.
Divide,
will
don't push
disrupt
it, man. Just play
any
safe, you know?
type
Just play
of
for retake.
plant. The null command coming out, but it's not going to be catching the Killjoy
Okay,
just yet.
Forsaken.
Forsaken takes down the KO, and Mind Freak just trying to drag this fight out as long as possible. A wide swing from Texture, but Jing
2v4.
gets yet another kill. It's going to be the long
Only
range hold
Texture
from
left.
something, and now it's all down to
GG!
Texture as Jing takes him down, 13-11 once again. But on the other side is Paper Rex. They finally answer for their own nightmares in Icebox, pick up a victory, and take us on to bye. But they're actually just going to jump right on in as you hear the guiding lights coming out onto A site. No fear, clearing out showers, and suddenly the position's very good for Paper X. They will take a big hit from something. The high Dizzy along with the Trailblazer. It's just their own 2 comp right now, and that draws
Oh,
all
two
the aggro as Mind Freak's
on
able
heaven,
to
two on
sneak out
heaven,
from
man.
his own smoke.
Mind Freak is
He's
aware.
now just holding heaven. They know that people are missing. He's just trying to buy time as everyone's missing their right clicks, but Munchkin will finally land the shot. Something trying to hold on to the site, and of course, eventually, it
Oh,
is just
man.
going to be
Deja vu.
Gen G. They're going to wait for that high tide.
Divide got
Divide's
first
just
blood.
waiting for it. Sight's trained. Gets Lakia off the rip. Texture not going to get tagged by it, but Paper X well aware that Gen G has not moved.
Something has trash already,
Just
man.
cutting audio. Texture now been spotted. He has to pick up the tempo. The rest of the team has to come through. The thrash is going
he's
to tag
dead,
a
he's
bunch of
dead.
people, and Jin's gonna
Beautiful,
go for
Jin.
the cleanup. As
Nice
Texture
shots,
just
man.
has to hide himself in hopes that he can recover the
Playing
round.
around
But
Paper X
they
Street.
factoring
Whoa,
all
this
of
flank
that.
is huge, man.
Something
I
is
have no
wrapped around
idea.
for the B side. Gen G is just trapped. They
And
know they
Device
have to
flanking
go.
too.
They'll send the showstopper, but they won't find a target. They have not actually gained any more space until Munchkin finally gets a kill to clear out Bats. Something with a nice answer back. Spike's still not planted. Gen G waiting to see if they can gain a little bit more control. The Cove used for Forsaken to reposition. Munchkin, he's got a weapon, but something spots the barrel first, and that's
That kill
Gen
by
G's
something
numbers
was big,
dwindling.
man.
Spike still not
Charon
planted,
with
as
two.
Charon just cannot figure out
Got the
the
spike.
exact angles to hold here.
This Sheriff is
Weapons
amazing,
in
man.
hand, just a Sheriff. It's been a pistol that's really been one Gen G can trust upon. The Spike finally goes down, wants to isolate the 1v1s, but unaware entirely of something's position.
Honestly,
as he was
man.
last seen in Ace Short. It's coming through showers. and
Oh,
Charon
this
has
flank
no
was amazing
clue.
because he was
Something will
feeling
get
it,
a
man.
triple
He was
Forsaken
feeling.
gets some
I could
easy
feel that he was
Yeah,
feeling.
this is a big- Will they get the clear? It has to be a double swing. Munchkin and Meteor, they were so good on map 2, but they isolated to the 1v1s, and something swings out for the second. Munchkin and Meteor shut down. Thrash used
Paper X
to
playing
continue
amazing,
pushing
dude.
out, and now they all group up. They don't want to let the fights get into the advantage of Gen G. The TP
Mind if you got a lot of information on A?
Protect the spike, run down the
Oh,
clock.
that's a nice
Lakia,
shot.
a nice peek out against the operator, but still so many more to go. Mind Freak's position unknown to Gen G as he creeps on the rotate.
I'm expecting Jing to blast out of here at some point just to try to deal with it, but he's going to hold the position on top of the box.
He's not spotted. Finally, they get an inkling
Oh,
of where
this
he's
flank,
at.
this flank.
They did pick up the spike, but they all run in. And
That's huge,
Texture
man.
barely getting away with his life, but he's got 20 seconds.
Man,
And
Paper
Jing
X, dude,
somehow
that's amazing, dude.
jumps
5-0.
Timeout.
Play a little bit of defense here for Paper X. Have the Seekers as well.
Oh, the Bosch timing's very good. Forces him to have to clear it out from afar, and Devi will get one. Something, he's stuck behind the box. Can he stay alive? Just trying to land it, and there, it's going to be a kill onto Jing from Charon, but Mind Freak's already way past as
Damn,
he goes
this
for
is
a
so
triple.
clean, bro.
Filing out from TP.
They're waiting this out. Now there is a spam and somehow Forsaken gets
Oh, another one
and
showers.
to keep himself alive as well. He repositions. They would have to push it if they want to clear, but Charon waits
3
patiently from afar.
ults for
It's a
Gen G.
1-to-1 trade. The Seekers now coming out from Paper X, leading them back into the site, and there is the Orbital Strike, does quite a bit of damage. Something, all on his lonesome, it's going to be a 2v1, but how does he stay alive in all of this? Picks up a kill as well. The chaos where Paper X was born
Charon has ult, man.
carries him through, keeps the pit at bay. Now the Orbital
Duarte,
Strike
no?
from the other side as well. Charon just trying to buy time, but something, he's already entered the pit. Munchkin has to be aware of
Look at
this.
this shot,
Something
man.
snaps
So
on.
clean.
Already down to 1 HP from the decay, and it's
Oh, they
all
got
up
the
to
defuse, they got the
Charon, and he
defuse.
cannot get there in
7-0.
time. Smoke's coming out from Brimstone just to buy time. This is just to allow them to make sure they regroup, but Devi somehow gets to spam through the wall, gets the kill onto the sky. The Showstopper won't find him just yet. And now, Gen G playing with numbers down. Something will have to hit the trip eventually, but during all of that, Paper X setting up, and look at this. Soda spam comes through once again, forces him away from backside. Gen G, they're not quite sure where to hold for post-plant.
Oh my
and there's a
God,
guiding
man.
light. It draws their crossers away for the anti, and taking swings with it.
Imagine
There's
if
a
they did
high
13
tide.
all Gen G,
all
bro.
down to Charon to try to hold on into the
Holy
side as the
shit.
teammates are busy with the flanks. Charon gets one. Meanwhile, the Dizzy pushes Meteor away. Munchkin with a trade, but he goes down. Meteor holding on, but Forsaken's
My
there.
god, Paper X
And
is a
Paper
different
X
beast right now,
string
man.
Together yet another for 9 on the board.
Timeout.
They're going to pick it up just a little bit. They've already tried to clear Hookah. They take a headshot, but it's going to be an answer right back from Munchkin. So Texture low, but something down as Gen G leads 5-4 in numbers. Texture lands right outside of that link all the way to defender spawn. Now they'll get the spike down. They have the Orbital Strike. They've got the tools to finally get around, but the Cove comes in and tries to fill it again, but Forsaken's ready for it. One step ahead yet again. The Reckoning will tie up Lakia. It's going to be the pop flash. He'll be good for one, but it's going to be another cascade. Vision now blurred away from Gen G. Orbital Strike has to be used to buy time. The spray to ensure. allows Defy to close the gap. 2v3 for Paper X. Defy, can he get the kills? He needs to protect his teammate. No,
Okay, man, 9-2-0,
to
bro. 13-0 was too much, no? Okay, something got trash.
Much more comfortable post plant. Look at him trying to hide from Mindfreak.
Then Meteor got the Nero theft.
He still gets one. That's the best that Gen G could have hoped for. So now a 1-for-1 trade. You heard all the TPs. Gen G, what's the plan here? They're trying to push the defender
this is
spawn, but
interesting.
the spike is already dropped by Lakia. He's caught unawares away from his teammates. There's the flash towards backside, and the showstopper will be the one to secure the kill. Texture noted as well. He's tied up now in a crossfire between 4 members of Paper X.
Beautiful
and
play by
Jig throws the
Paper X,
crosshairs,
man.
Gets the kill himself, and the judge will not do anything as justice is served by Paper X. It's going to be a crossfire
So,
with Karon.
Gen G needs to win this pistol, man. Otherwise,
it's spotted. The snake bite
GG.
has to be good, but it's a wide swing out. But the flash actually gets everybody. Keeps Karon alive. He's going to be hit by the paint shells. Eventually has no
Okay, 5v4.
exit. But time bought by Gen G. Paper X, do they go for a rotate or do they stick to their guns? They've noted multiple people in hookah, but they're still not aware how many could actually be here on the B site. Now re-clearing main. Only 30 seconds. If they were to TP away, they'd have to do it on a snap as they run into more members, and they're just looking to flood. The Dizzy goes down, the Trailblazer heads, but Munchkin's good for the spam. The pop flash, but Lakia just continues to spam on a rhythm.
We got a
And
game.
here's
This is the round,
But
man.
don't
This
get
is the
pressure
round.
this time.
11-4.
Straight
Gen
set
G
execute
need to
from Paper X
secure
in
this buy.
works. Mosh will land in front of Showers, trying to push them away. They're going to wait until the poison cloud is about to diminish. There goes the Dizzy. It's going to be the blast back in over the truck. Uses the
That's
cove
nice.
for cover as well. And he lands safely into Lamps. The left side of the site taken over. Waiting to see if there's a peek out, but Meteor not
Jing is
going to fight the
insane,
bait
man.
just yet. Just waiting for backup to arrive as Karon already goes down. Tags one. That gives Meteor the first kill. In Showers, Lakia good to cover on Lamps as well. Spike still not planted. It's going to be a rush to TP over.
Oh,
Munchkin's ready for it.
Munchkin. They have no
see the
idea.
pings coming in from the neural theft. That's one. Can he get the second? He wants to buy time. Cannot get
1-1.
the kills, but dwindles the numbers down. 3v2 for Gen G. Paper X double swing out from Hookah. They will continue to charge forward. They don't want to miss a single beat. Something actually gets one kill. Now a 2v1 on the site. Meteor has
Devi
to
has a
come in
flash.
for backup. They need to get this crossfire right now for Gen G. Lakia gets one. Dizzy noted, and something wants to isolate the angles.
That's
wants to
trash,
group them
but
together. He's gonna
36
go for the
HP.
far wraparound. The spike planted for him an elbow. He'll wait to see if a push comes through. Gen G, not quite aware where he's exited. Neither of them checking elbow. He gets one, realizes he's not going to get the transfer. Thrash at the ready, sends it on a timing. Doesn't matter if he's, but he's going to wait. Jumps over it on the box, and Meteor heads up play over the Thrash.
Yeah, this is insane, man. This
Gets
is
the
insane.
absolute
Holy
read
shit.
to keep Gen G alive.
That's one of the best
The
clutches
big
ever, man.
brain
Oh my
counterplay from
god.
Knew the thrash was coming and gets above it. Oh,
Damn,
something
bro.
that you expect Paper X to do that kind
Meteor
of play,
is
and Meteor
different, man.
outdoes him.
This is gonna bring Gen G back to the game, man. We got a series here, man. This is epic. I'm still amazed by this clutch, man.
Nice little piece of work there. Opening trade. Good
Look
for
at him,
Meteor.
so confident now. On the showstopper to stop him.
Meteor was trapped in back of sight. Now Gen G still trying to hold on to the back side. They will have control of it for now. As Paper X, they try to push through, but Texture and Munchkin are good with their shots. Something trades for one, but it's still a 3v2 advantage for Gen G. Now Showers control and backside control for Gen G. They're going to start to pressure onto the spike. The Molly already having gone down. Paper X, they will have to fight for this round. And Mindfreak gets dinged. Something tries to go for the trade, but Karon gets one, and Texture gets the other.
11-6. The money from Paper X now is not that good, man.
Timeout.
Player is defending here from Gen G.
Texture trying to go
Carol
for the early spam.
has dropped to
on
a
the back of
strike.
that Poison cloud coming through.
One
Munchkin.
hero rifle
Here we go.
on the hands of
But they
Paper
have to
X.
destroy the tripwire. That's the cue for Texture to fire off once again. So all these smokes on the side of Gen G doing their job. Dizzy taken down, tries to clear the wingman. He actually gets it, goes for the blast back, stays alive. That means so much, but eventually he gets wrapped around. Now the orbital strike with the pop flash.
Oh my god, that's insane, bro.
Lakia's here for backup.
3v3,
Now
Lakia's low.
3v3, but weapons upgraded for Paper X. Spike will go down. Paper X get another lease in this round 18. Something spots the
Look
side
at
of
this,
Munchkin
man.
on that jiggle. Munchkin as well goes for the
Look
check,
at
but
this
it's a
round, that's
straight out
insane.
From Jing and Mindfreak. And now the IGL of Gen G all alone gets one, but can't get the second.
Maybe
With
point
another
for
triple
Paper
kill.
X, my
Multi
friends.
kills. Going to be that Odin coming out just to pressure Gen G. Sure, a quick swing out, but not going to be able to pick up the weapon upgrade just yet. And that Odin is
Oh
just
my god, oh
mowing
my
down
god, this is
Gen
it, bro.
G.
Mitro has on a
Divine
stinger.
letting them know that they will not push out ever again on this map, as it's about
I've
to
got
end
your
in the
trail.
hand of Paper Rex. Seekers used. Lakia stuck in guarded. He will get surrounded.
enemy
And
remaining.
Meteor's too far away. Lakia goes down. Meteor
What
all
can you
alone
do here,
with
bro?
just a
What can
Gen
you
G
do?
class and a
Nothing,
stinger.
man. The Kings
Isn't
are
going
back.
to be
They're real
enough against
Kings.
4 members of Paper Rex. Quickly trying to go. Maybe try to get a weapon upgrade. Wants to go all the way for a rotate. Now it's going to be the orbital strike coming down. Paper Rex, they really want to just end this map right here, right now. And by pushing out this far, they should be aware, even without a TP, that it's going to be a deep lurk around. Phantom picked up, but so much time spent.
Just imagine if he
Forsaken
wins this, man.
hears it. He's ready for it. Mind Freak there for the trade.
That would be the most
In case
insane
things go
clutch
awry,
ever.
Meteor would have to be a 180.
But there
flick
is
of
no
his
time.
lifetime to
There
get
is no
this.
time.
He finds one, trying to spray down, but too much time.
GG.
Forsaken swings out, and Paper Rex answer back, putting down their claim to the throne once again in VCT Pacific as they win 2-1 against Gen G.
Creative stuff here.
As he brings them
Match
to
point.
match point.
Yeah, there's good ideas here from Gen G. The trap wire placed inside of those smokes, so it can never really be identified. Good hold there from Texture, and a great blast pack to get out of a potentially really bad situation. But the coordination off the back of using that ultimate doesn't seem to be quite accounted for by Gen G. And that costs Meteor his life, because he's going for the Cyber Cage. He's going for utility. Doesn't expect something to be pushing out that side of that ultimate. That cost him his life, and that might have cost him the round.
Going to be that Odin coming out just to pressure Gen G. Sure, a quick swing out, but not going to be able to pick up the weapon upgrade just yet. And that Odin is
Oh
just
my god, oh my
mowing
god,
down
this is
Gen
it, bro.
G.
Mitro has on a
Divine
stinger.
letting them know that they will not push out ever again on this map, as it's about
I've
to
got
end
your
in the
trail.
hand of Paper Rex. Seekers used. Lakia stuck in guarded. He will get surrounded.
enemy
And
remaining.
Meteor's too far away. Lakia goes down. Meteor
What
all
can you
alone
do here,
with
bro?
just a
What can
Gen
you
G
do?
class and a
Nothing,
stinger.
man. The Kings
Isn't
are
going
back.
to be
They're real
enough against
Kings.
4 members of Paper Rex. Quickly trying to go. Maybe try to get a weapon upgrade. Wants to go all the way for a rotate. Now it's going to be the orbital strike coming down. Paper Rex, they really want to just end this map right here, right now. And by pushing out this far, they should be aware, even without a TP, that it's going to be a deep lurk around. Phantom picked up, but so much time spent.
Just imagine if he
Forsaken
wins this, man.
hears it. He's ready for it. Mind Freak there for the trade.
That would be the most
In case
insane
things go
clutch
awry,
ever.
Meteor would have to be a 180.
But there
flick
is no
of his
time.
lifetime to
There
get
is no
this.
time.
He finds one, trying to spray down, but too much time.
GG.
Forsaken swings out, and Paper Rex answer back, putting down their claim to the throne once again in VCT Pacific as they win 2-1 against Gen G.
Creative stuff here